Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is out, and good news that it fully supports gyroscopic controls on PlayStation 5. As you see over here, I have normal DualSense controller, a DualSense 4, whatever. There was no DualSense 1 anyway. DualSense controller, and it's just a black version. And it fully supports gyroscopic controls. As you see, it supports flick stick as well. As all, like you have videos on my channel where I explain how it all works and how to configure it. I have the same configuration from Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2. But the good thing about this, that also I was always thinking about gyroscopic controls not only as a cool feature to use, which we all like, and I like it so much because it replaces a keyboard and mouse for me, right? But it's also an accessibility device in my opinion. And to prove that, I learned a little bit how to play with one hand using the access controller. This is PlayStation access controller. By the way, in testimonials, someone wrote on Amazon that they can't use it with one hand because of some issues there. I agree with that, but if you have a gyroscopic option in the game, you can perhaps play it with one hand, and that's what was my idea. And I decided to buy the controller and test it. So I buy the access controller. I will show you the configuration later. Look, you can see the buttons over here, show you what it can do. I have a flick stick configured here, so I can just go like that. So 180 degrees, I just pull it down. As you know how flick stick works, 90 degrees right and left, or you can actually as well kind of turn like that. Universally, you can do it with your hand. Good news about like this, you can do it like with the hand, side of your palm. And then all the buttons here are configured so you can just bash them like that. You know, this is the jump button, this is the crouch button, this is like to throw the grenade, this is the reload and everything menu. This button actually is doing two things in the same time, just to open the field upgrades. You can see my configuration over here, right? This is my configuration. Orientation is down. And then let's see how it goes in one hand. So if I have a one hand here, like you see, I'm actually turning using the gyroscopic controls, and I'm like doing all the other actions I can do with this hand, with the pinky finger actually, and I can actually turn like that. Let's see how it works dynamically. So if I'm just running and I want to jump, it's easy. I can turn, I can actually do a slide, and I can dive, no problem at all. I can switch and I can aim. Actually, aiming is here on, I configure it to be on L1, and it's toggle, so it's easier than when you use it with one hand. And look, if I'm aiming, I can shoot, and then I can go further. By the way, when you aim, sprint cancels your aiming, and you can switch like that. Okay, the reload is here. Switch weapon is here. There's like this a little kind of trigger like button. By the way, this is all magnetic buttons, and you can remove them easily, right? You can just press this little button over here, and then you just remove them. They're all magnetic. You can mix and match. You can just switch different various types of the buttons. Caution buttons right over here are good for like bashing them with the kind of side of your hand. But anyway, as you see here, I can do it. You would say that, okay, it's a private match, and in a private match you can do it, right? But you can learn how to move and stuff. I'm not pretty confident just yet with doing PvP, very intense matches, but you can easily see that it can be probably learned very easy. I can show you that my hand is over here and I'm just doing all this cool stuff. I just jump around. If I want to throw the grenade, no problem. I can throw it. I can throw the other grenade, no problem. Very easy, right? I can jump. I can shoot. I can switch weapons. It's all with one hand. And then the good news is that I can aim. In order to show you this is in action, right? Maybe the best would be to play a little bit of zombies. Right, because I mean I'm not playing any PvP just yet. I just need to learn how to play it, right? But with zombies, it's less, okay, it's kind of intense, but it's less intense than any PvP encounter. As you see, I configured the menu over here, so I can just press it with my finger here. We're just leaving the match. Yeah, we leave the match. And then we will go to the zombies experience. I kind of like it. If we talk about the game itself, I kind of like it, and I enjoy zombies in solo mode with actually third person view, right? Although my channel is FPS, is called FPS Gyro, but I kind of enjoy. You see, navigating menus is easy, right? Again, I can do it like using here, like, and then I can just go using this button. Okay, but we need to go to the main lobby, where we can select the zombies mode, right? So we select the zombies again. The only thing is that you have to learn how to balance the controller. I kind of grip it that way, so these two fingers are holding in there, and then I'm just the rest of the fingers. This one is working as a pressing finger, or I can just use my hand as well. But anyway, we are now in the zombies, so we're selecting the mission, standard 1, play as solo. Liberty Falls doesn't really matter. Let me put my headset on because I just want to hear what they're doing. Let me put my headset on. Okay, my loadout is fine. I'm just starting the mission. Start the mission. Again, this is just to prove that it's an accessibility device, and you can easily play games like that using just one hand. Easily, really. I will show you my configuration as well of my gyroscope and stuff, but I mean, I kind of enjoy it, and I just have another plan. I have another access controller on order for my other hand. I want to learn on the right hand. Why? They're kind of universal, but I don't want to change my configuration here. By the way, you see I have this black tape over here. I just don't want it to slide on the table, so that's why I have it. Anyway, now we are playing the game. You see, you can switch between third person and first person views, right?
I've been holed up in the mansion since yesterday trying to organize a containment response.
Increase difficulty.
Now that you're here, let's
No, we are not increasing difficulty.
I'll track body cam.
Increasing. We are not increasing difficulty just yet. Let's go and see what we can do. I can tell you that I was playing zombies, and I was actually able to reach like around 16. I need to reload. Okay, reload. Using that, right? Easy enough. Oh, poor you.
Going batshit in prison didn't affect my aim.
We can just go and see. Oh, there was like a zombie over here, but it's not there anymore. Sometimes you can see them there. Okay, let's go take a gumball. We can just use it again. What is this? Okay, instantly teleport. Okay. I can... That's why aiming is good on toggle, really. It's getting, the zombies are kind of easy, but it's getting pretty intense very soon. That's why I'm actually, look, there's like, I can bail easily. It's better not to stay in tight places when zombies are around. And if I want to reset my view, I can still reach the touchpad, so I click with the finger, and now I can easily move my hands, right, to adjust my position with ratcheting option. That's really good. The good thing is that ratcheting option is available as well, so you can actually reset your view. But by the way, to have less intense experience, don't kill the last one. You can actually you are not progressing the round. If you want to explore and do some story stuff, don't kill the last zombie, and then you just can easily see what's going on, like around over here.
Some sort of half-assed blueprint. Might be worth a closer look. A miniature jet engine. One of ours. How the hell did he get hold of that?
At some point in time, this guy will fix himself, right? But right now, he is like a little bit slow. I can easily go around, take the... By the way, this is how I replayed. Open new areas, explore a little bit. And it's all using the one hand. Guys, I'm just like... I even forgetting now that I'm playing with one hand because it's so easy. And again, it's gyroscopic controls. Okay, this fella, poor guy, but he's slow. He lets me do my stuff. I can just go, oh, how much money I have? I can go and do my Easter eggs now because I don't really need to shoot that much. But of course, to open doors, you need more money, right? Okay, I can open this buy.
Perhaps I'll get my mail.
I just want to see the Easter egg here. Again, you have to lay down over here and you see, okay, it's number 38, it's fine. So let's remember this number, it's for the vault. Okay, now he fixed it himself, or right, and changed, changed his gender. Anyway, the last zombie can change his appearance, gender, whatever, and
You know, the people who lived here trusted us. We failed.
as you see, it's playable and it's real good. Anyway, I mean, okay, we just need to buy maybe more stuff here, more ammo. Double points. I want that. Oh, melee attack. I like how I do a melee attacks, by the way. So if I just do a melee, I just bash this stick.
That's really easy to pretend the target's ripped off.
It's a little bit, it requires a little getting used to, but I mean, I was actually learning how to play like that for a couple of weeks already, just before I made this video, so I didn't really make this video straight away, right? You will not be able to play on this level like I do that quick, but in couple of weeks you can reach this level, and maybe in couple of more weeks I will be confident to play some PvP matches, guys. I really do feel like that, because I'm kind of, as you see, I'm kind of moving freely. I can do whatever, I can use anything I want. I can aim, I can use melee attacks, and I can, let's just use some equipment on them as well. Why not? Let's use some grenades.
Grenade out!
I can use the grenade. Easy. Oh, full armor. If I want to throw actual smoke, I can do it as well. Let's smoke.
Throwing stun!
Oh, it's a stun, it's not a smoke, okay. I thought that it's a smoke, it looks like a smoke, but it's actual stun. Anyway, if you just find you in an awkward position, you can touch the touchpad and then you can reposition your hand. Okay, I think it's enough gameplay now. We can go and see how we can figure that one. Right, let's go to the menu. Good stuff about the single player zombies in Black Ops 6, that you can pause the game and then you can actually save and quit it as well. Anyway, let's go and check my configuration again. As I'm saying that, like, I already shown you all this, but in the same time, just like if you want to go and see in the controller settings what I have there, right? For the aiming option, I have like motion sensor on, and then we go to motion sensor advanced settings, and over here my settings are 8.8. It's quite high, you would say, but also motion sensor ratcheting is touchpad, gravity vector is gravity, Motion sensor ADS sensitivity is 1, but this is important. Motion sensor steadying threshold is 120. I have another video where I explain what it is really, but put it like that, and then you will don't have any tremor in your hands actually. If you have some tremor in your hands, if you feel it, increase this value. It means 120 degrees per second, the speed of turn you need to reach in order to reach your 8 sensitivity. But if you, let's say, moving your hand at 60 degrees per second, if you're turning at 60 degrees per second, your sensitivity is actually 4. And if you move your hand at, let's say, 30 degrees, right, per second, your sensitivity is 2. I mean, this for slow movements and for like tremor in your hands, really, it doesn't really matter, because the sensitivity will be automatically decreased, right? And it increases for quick turns. And then I have flick stick activation for motion sensor only. It doesn't really matter. It can be either two options, either on or motion sensor only. I like it to have motion sensor only because if I disable motion sensor, I can still use my sticks now, just if I want to play on PS Portal, for example, I in my bed, let's say. But I mean, that's my configuration. Over here, let's go through the configuration of my access controller here. As you see, we go to the profile library, and then in here we can see if we edit button assignments, again, as it's all visible on the screen anyway, but the central button is just a jump, like, and then all other buttons you can configure over here. The most important like part for the field upgrades, this button I have here configured, so if you go there and see, you can assign a button and can assign simultaneous press button, and then it just allows you to quickly, like with one hand it's much easier if you want to press two buttons for the field upgrades, right? Okay, so this is how it's configured. Again, the orientation, you can change it to down. Edit again. Why? I didn't edit anything, right? I didn't change anything. Anyway, so done. Save. Anyway, you can change the orientation as you want, but my favorite one is down, because I can just like turn back when I just pull back, right? This is a very natural thing for me to do. And then that's pretty much it. And you know what I'm going to do right now, I'm gonna keep playing the zombies because it's addictive. And see you in the next video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope this will help someone with this one-handed operation. Oh, by the way, I just forgot a little bit. You know that because it's hard to balance, right? I just want to tell that Sony can do one nice thing for people with limited abilities, right? They may release something like they released in the past. They may release like a navigation controller which you can, it needs to have a gyroscopic controls, which you can hold in one hand, and it will be such, like, it's for PlayStation 3, it doesn't work on PlayStation 5, but like it would be such a nice thing, you know, which will be much easier to hold. I mean, and then another thing, they already have like a lot of options from the past, right? They don't work on PlayStation 5, but this one has gyroscopic controls. They even have a new one-handed controller for PSVR, right? But this guy is not very comfortable maybe to use with access controller, because this thing blocks me from, you know, using it like I use the one-handed controllers. But in the same time, it's easy enough to enable this one to be available option and to play in other games, because it also has gyroscopic controls. And for now, like, let's say, I guess that's pretty much what I wanted to cover this time. Again, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video, hopefully soon. Maybe when I configure my right hand, or I play other games using the same control scheme. I also play DMZ, and maybe when I play multiplayer I can share it with you guys as well. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video, bye.